begging for attention. You're gonna die alone.
No!
A nobody.
No! This is not how this was supposed to go. I had it all planned out.
I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them. For me. Can I count on you? Bigby, can I count on you?
Always.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and I am back for another video discussing The Wolf Among Us 2 and Telltale games. Well, we have finally made it. The Expanse, a Telltale series, is officially over. We just celebrated the release of the bonus episode Archangel, which marks the ending of The Expanse. The full game is coming out on Steam on the 20th, so once that is all said and done, it's over. It is officially over, and now full focus, at least on my front with Telltale and the YouTube channel, is now into The Wolf Among Us 2. We are going full focus into videos, coverage, theories, predictions, etc. And I'm so excited. This is what I've been waiting years for at this point, since the game has been pushed back numerous times. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking for a lot more content, and I used to do a lot a couple years ago when we were, you know, in that uncertain point. And now that we're approaching 2024, the projected release year of The Wolf Among Us 2, again, barring any catastrophic delays or any of that, the game is coming next year. And now with no Expanse in the way, we could be getting it very soon this upcoming year. So maybe you didn't see my last video. We talked about a lot of recent updates from the Telltale CEO on The Wolf Among Us 2. We're gonna go through those again, and some little new hinting stuff. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna have big news until next year, or this upcoming month at the Game Awards show. And we'll talk about that a little bit later in this video. So if you guys do enjoy this, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Join about the near 40% of people that are subscribed by hitting that red subscribe button, hit the notification bell, have it set to all so you don't miss any of my videos discussing Telltale games or The Wolf Among Us. Join about that near almost 100,000 people that have all notifications on for the channel. We go for 1,000 likes on this video. I greatly would appreciate it. And thank you so much for all your support on these videos. I do greatly appreciate that. Let's get straight into it. So if you were unaware, about a month ago, Telltale Games announced layoffs for the company. Now this came as a result of an ex-Telltale employee basically posting on Twitter/X that they had been laid off, and a lot of, you know, kind of went viral. So Telltale decided to make a statement saying, due to current market conditions, we regretfully had to let some of our Telltale team go recently. We did not take this action lightly, and our commitment to storytelling and finding new ways to do so remains the same. We are grateful to everyone for their dedication on the journey, and we are working to support everyone impacted. All projects currently in development are still in production, and we have no further updates at this time. So, Wolf Among Us 2 is still currently in production. The unannounced game is still currently in production. So, despite the layoffs, I want to make this point very clear, Wolf Among Us 2's production is safe. It's not delayed again. It is not canceled. It is not put on hold. It is still being made. Now, does that mean we could be further away from news, potentially? Maybe. But recent comments from the CEO may contradict that. Now, the laid-off dev, Mr. J. Jonason, basically said, this is a sore subject, but I feel it's necessary to add to the gaming layoff news. Telltale laid most of us off in early September. Status of Wolf 2, I can't say. So, according to them, and based on what I kind of took impressions-wise of this, is that Wolf 2's status is in a cloud, according to them, because they worked on Wolf 2. They were part of the team. As they said, I originally rejoined Telltale because I've always wanted to work on Wolf 2 as a fan of the original. Our team was very small, and I was generally excited for the game. And with people being cut from Wolf 2, that's not a good sign, is it? These are people that worked on the game, that were working on it. And according to him, it was a small team. Now, we know with Wolf 2 is being worked on by two companies, just like how The Expanse was. We've got Telltale Games and ADHOC Studios. Now, if you're not aware who ADHOC Studios is, I've referred to them in several videos in the past, not really recently. ADHOC Studio is an independent game developer founded by an award-winning creative team composed of industry veterans from Telltale Games, Ubisoft, and Night School Studio. The diverse and growing team has been the creative force behind some of the most groundbreaking narrative titles to date. If I'm not mistaken, I believe ADHOC is doing all mainly the story stuff, and Telltale's doing the game design and all that art, whatever you want to say. So it's a collaboration, how the Expanse was Deck 9 and Telltale together. So I believe Telltale's going to be developing this, but ADHOC is also helping on the side with, like I said, the story and some other little things. So you're hearing all that, and you're thinking, wow, Telltale, it's not going well for them. I mean, are we going to see a repeat of 2018 all over again? And this is why I will continue to read this in every video that I make until release. Wolf Among Us 2 is a make it or break it game. If it flops, and this is why I think Jamie Otley kind of said, you know, in his interview with IGN 2023 when they announced the delay, that the fans are going to rip us if it flops. Because this is a do or die game for the company now. Considering these layoffs, do you think Telltale can really afford a big flop? Like, I'm not going to say The Expanse was a flop, but it did not hit the level that it needed to hit. It was a decently good game, like a 7.5 out of 10, but nothing like a Walking Dead, a Batman, a Wolf Among Us, a Tales from the Borderlands, etc. It's just a mid-tier game. So I will preach, buy the game, share it out, tell your friends, family, do whatever you can, because we need to support Telltale as much as we can. Because if this, again, it could be a 10 out of 10 game, but if it is not bought, if it is not getting Telltale revenue, we could see a repeat of 2018 all over again. We want Telltale to survive. We want to see more games made from them. So I'm going to continue to preach this to the high heavens. Buy the games, tweet them out, share them out on your social media, tell your friends, family, whatever you got to do. Help Telltale out. Do not pirate the games. Do not just watch them on YouTube. Do not do stuff like that. Support the devs that spent years of their life making these games for us.
How's the development for the Wolf Among Us 2 coming along?
Wolf Among Us 2 is progressing really well. We're very excited about what we have. We should probably be showing a little bit more of it later, or early next year. We'll be showing a little bit more of it. We're not ready to give a launch date yet, but we're very happy with the progress that we're making.
So again, I referenced this in my last video, the interview that we just seen from 1UP Gaming. They interviewed the man right there, Jamie Otley, the CEO of Telltale Games, and asked him, how's development of Wolf Among Us 2 coming along? And he said it's coming along great, and that they're going to give us a new look at the game early next year, so early 2024. And they're not ready to have a launch date revealed yet, but I assume when we get that news early next year, I would think we're going to get a launch date or a window, perhaps.
And as far as the development cycle goes, I heard that you switched to Unreal Engine 5 in between the development. Is that true?
That is true, actually. It's one of the reasons why we've been a little bit slow. The benefits of Unreal 5 outweighed the time cost. And so you should expect to see the best looking Telltale game that you've ever seen.
Now, earlier this year it was announced one of the main reasons the Wolf Among Us 2 was delayed out of this year was the addition of Unreal Engine 5. So originally Telltale had switched from their Telltale tool to Unreal Engine 4, but as they progressed through the development of Wolf 2, they decided to change it up. They're doing Unreal Engine 5, which again is the reason we don't have the game right now in our hands, and they have to do a lot of stuff from scratch. So in the end, it's going to give them more success in the future with that engine, and also it's going to probably make Wolf 2 even a better game. As he said, the greatest looking Telltale game you've seen to date. And I won't believe it till I see it, but The Expanse / the final season of The Walking Dead are probably up there for me. I'd probably take The Expanse probably right now, but I think when it's all said and done here, I think, yeah, The Wolf Among Us 2 is probably going to be the best looking Telltale game we've seen. They're really going all in with this title, as they should. And all I'll say for now from my side, we're going to be a little ways away from news, unless next month, mark this date down, December 7th, 2023, the Game Awards Show 2023. The Wolf Among Us 2 has been at the Game Awards before. Remember, the reveal trailer was revealed in 2019 at the Game Awards Show. So we've seen The Expanse also in one of the Game Awards show / Summer Game Fest. So anything's possible. Could we see it potentially in December? It's possible. Maybe a little update thing. Maybe. But according to Jamie Otley, it seems like it's going to be early next year. So keep tabs on December. But I would say, in my opinion, we're not going to get anything until probably February, March-ish right now. So that is going to do it for the video. That's the latest you need to know about The Wolf Among Us 2 and Telltale Games. I will have an update video individually on Telltale Games pretty soon. We'll just talk about their future now that the Expanse is done. And other than just Wolf, what else is there to look forward to? What do I expect? So if you guys are excited for The Wolf Among Us 2, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's go for 1,000 likes if you have not already. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my first theory prediction video very soon on The Wolf Among Us 2. It will be very soon. Probably 2-3 weeks. So keep your eyes open. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace and love and have a great day. Bye-bye.